Well, here we are, finally at last. I will miss coming to you every single week and talking you through this process, but I hope that you continue to take the things that you've learned and continue to have wonderful educational memories with your children going on into kindergarten and beyond. This is our last check-in video. Look back over the last 26, 27 weeks of the course and think about all the things that you've experienced with your child, all the stuff that they've learned. It's really hard to remember what they were like even just a few weeks ago. They changed so much and so fast, but try to remember where they were at when you started this process and look at all the incredible growth and things that they've learned and new experiences that they've had to this point. It really is amazing when you take stock of everything, how much you cover and how much they grow and learn and change in such a short amount of time. So congratulations for leading them through this process and forging this educational partnership with your child. It's a relationship that will pay benefits far, far, far into the future, the time that you invest now in establishing that relationship, that learning partnership with your child. You've learned letters and counting and about science, and you've made art projects and explored so many different concepts. And no matter which activities you've chosen to do or not do, I'm sure that your child has come such a long way. So congratulations for that. That's what this video is about. It's about an enormous pat on the back for you. I know, we tend to focus on the accomplishments of the child, and certainly it is their learning progress and their growth that we're looking at here. However, what shouldn't go unnoticed is the work that takes from you, the mom, parent, grandparent, whoever is doing this course and this project with the child. It's a tremendous amount of work, and it requires a great deal of skill and perception and adjustment and adapting. It's not easy to lead a child through a curriculum and to adapt to all the challenges that are thrown at you and to overcome the hurdles and to, make it through both the challenging days as well as the easy days. I know from experience, it's not easy at all. And so not just a huge congratulations to your child, but also to you for being their leader through this process. So what should you do now to celebrate? And I'm not talking about sort of next steps educationally. You may have that already planned. Your child may be going to kindergarten next week, or you may be in for, a relaxed summer. Whatever your educational plans are, that's one thing. But what do you do now to celebrate? Because this is a momentous occasion, and it can be anything from a small acknowledgement all the way up to something bigger that you plan. But give some thought to that. This is a milestone, and we like to bookend in our home. We like to bookend school years with some traditions that we've incorporated. On the first day of each school year, we have chocolate cake for breakfast. It's a little thing, but that's our tradition. So my kids get to have chocolate cake for breakfast on the first day of school every year. And at the end of every school year, to celebrate and to kind of put a period on the end of the year and say, okay, we're done. Take a breath and congratulations on all your hard work. We take them out for ice cream. So again, a small thing, but it's a nice tradition to start. So give some thought to what traditions you may want to start with your child, because now is the perfect time to set them. And whatever you choose to do, you could continue it after the end of every school year for the rest of their childhood. So give some thought to that. You can bake brownies or cookies, or take them out for ice cream. You could do a little bit bigger excursion. You could have a pizza party and maybe have their friends over. You could visit the zoo or a skating rink or a water park, depending on what time of year it is. Another favorite thing to do that's really special because it's so memorable is you could have a big sleepover in the living room, get out all the blankets and pillows and watch a movie and have popcorn and have a sleepover in the living room. That's a super fun, special treat for little ones. You could take them on, if you do have kindergarten looming in your future, you could use this as a moment to take them shopping for that. Maybe some, like special backpack and lunchbox for kindergarten and sort of make that a momentous occasion. Like, you're graduating preschool now and you're getting ready to head off to kindergarten, so we're going to go get you, do your school shopping and get those supplies that you need for your big kids school. So those are just some ideas. Think about what you want to do. Think about something that you can incorporate to maybe carry on into the future and become a family tradition for you. Another thing that you can do is give them their certificate of completion. My kids love things like this. Take a picture of them with it. It says that they've demonstrated a well-rounded kindergarten readiness. So, it's really you who gets to make the call as to when your child is ready to receive that certificate of completion. So, take a break too. Even, oh my goodness, sometimes a break for a mom is just like an afternoon, right? But if you can take a longer break, then do so. Like, this has been a lot of work, and you should be able to breathe a little sigh of relief that your daily routine has kind of eased up a little bit. You can take a little bit of time to assess which learning activities you want to continue with your child. Maybe you've started some new habits with your kid, maybe a reading time at a certain time of day. Maybe you want to continue doing a Friday project with your child, or potentially move it to the weekend. If your child is starting traditional kindergarten and is going to school Monday through Friday, maybe you would like to continue doing the project with them, but move it to Saturday. So just give yourself a break. Give yourself some time to relax and then to think about which parts of this educational journey you might like to continue with your child from here on out after your break, because you deserve it. And so does your child. You guys have worked hard, and everybody needs breaks. It helps you come back fresher and learn even more later once you take a little bit of time for yourself and to relax. So again, congratulations, really. This is a big accomplishment. And it's been my pleasure to walk through it with you. And we hope to, see you in the community and continue to get your feedback. Always open to feedback and improving the course for the future. But again, congratulations. And I hope you've enjoyed this time with your child. Best wishes to you.